I've been coming to see plays here since probably after drama school, which is a long time ago. My own relationship with the court, I did Chicken Soup with Barley here, which was in this theatre here. And I've also worked as part of the International Festival. I've done a couple of the international plays and workshops and readings. And I do feel a connection with the theatre and have always just loved being a part of that whole process for young writers. I really remember it was probably a couple of years after I'd left drama school seeing Mojo. And just knowing that my jaw was down, knowing I could do nothing about picking it up, my heart was racing. That opening scene with the dialogue between Matt Bardock and Andy Serkis, and just being absolutely thrilled and feeling as though you'd dropped some major drug, and thinking, you know, I would do anything to be able to speak some of that dialogue, and that feeling that something very new was happening and exciting, and knowing that Jace Butterworth was 24, I think, and I was probably about the same age at that time. So that's certainly one that really springs to mind. I remember sitting watching Westwater, and that scene change between the first and second scene, I had quite an emotional response to it, because I remember thinking, this is an extraordinary moment, because every department in this building, every resource is going towards creating excellent theatre, and thinking about the journey that every play goes on, from a young writer having a germ of an idea and that being nurtured through to it being given, that is epic on every level, and I had quite an emotional response to that. I feel lucky to have done a classic here, which was one of the early modern classics, Arnold Wesker's Chicken Soup with Barley, which is a play that probably wouldn't have had an audience. It got turned down by other theatres, and was given the opportunity to be performed here. And so I feel that the last 60 years, I mean, it's astounding, the plays that are now considered classics that just wouldn't have been given an opportunity. And that's what this theatre is all about. And I mean, the list is endless and remarkable. If the Royal Court didn't exist, I wouldn't have played Sarah Khan in Chicken Soup with Barley, because the play wouldn't have had an audience in 1956 and wouldn't have become a classic.